Hey, how's everybody doing? I know, sorry, I haven't been doing a very good job of uploading very frequently. Like I said in the last video, I've just been really busy. I'm still, or was, uh, running both the processor and the shovel, which is actually good because I needed to get some more seat time in the processor. And it's going along pretty good. There's really we're on the last row to that setting, so we'll be moving the yarder down to the very bottom landing here soon, real soon. They did get the yarder or the yoder, the rear ends in the yoder, and got it started on its job today. So that's good. So yeah, that'll be a big adventure for us having two sides. The last couple weeks we've had quite the crew change. And like I say, it's actually kind of exciting that we found enough people to run both sides. That was a chore in itself. Was it Tuesday? Tuesday. I don't remember now. Anyways, it wasn't Monday and it wasn't today or yesterday. So, we had probably the scariest thing that I've ever been through in logging happen, and I do have some pictures of it. I cannot take any more or put them up on YouTube as of right now because it's an insurance thing. As soon as that's all over with, I will upload some video and some pictures of it. But the Kobelco 300 log loader caught on fire on me. It was Tuesday morning, I believe. I can't believe how fast it went from just a flame to wow, and it destroyed it. Absolutely destroyed it. It melted part of the motor. The return line on the diesel tank was really close to where it started, so it burnt that in two and took off. Once that took off, I knew it was pretty much over for the loader. It was just at that point, it was just keep the landing and the unit or any of the timber around us from catching fire, which we actually did a very good job at. After everything was said and done, we didn't even blacken the end or the side or anything of one log. So that's a major plus. Like I say, extremely. Oh wow, it was just scary, and it didn't. I got right out with fire extinguishers, and I ended up dumping seven extinguishers altogether. Not a bit, didn't help a bit. And it probably took a good 40 to 50 minutes before any help got there. They called the fire department, and they were the first ones to get there. And like I say, it took probably between 35 and 50 minutes. Shortly after the fire department got there, Stacy and the yarder engineer got there because as soon as it happened, I tried to extinguish it. After I put the second extinguisher on it and it wasn't going out, I knew I needed help. So I tried calling Stacy. He didn't answer because he was in the shower at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I rang the yarder engineer and told him. And he was like, "Have you called the fire department?" I'm like, "No, I'm a little busy by myself." So he took care of that. We really have to commend him for that because he, went right to his emergency medical plans, called 911, give him the township range, mile markers, the whole nine. I mean, they come right up to us. It's a lot of work fighting fire. I absolutely, in that 40 minutes, I worked harder than I think I'd probably work on a 10-hour day. I can't believe. I mean, I was spent. I was absolutely spent by the time I got help. The only thing I was a little bit upset or just, I don't know what you want to say about, right straight across from us, as the crow flies, it's probably about, probably 4 miles. It's less than a 6-mile drive. There is another side and the loader operator was loading early in the morning too, and I was a little upset that because he had 3 or 4 trucks over there. And I watched them. They all turned their trucks so that they were pointed right towards me and just sat in their cabs and watched that thing flame, and didn't come over and offer any help. So I was kind of like, gee, thanks guys. We'll remember that. Yeah. So the fire department got there and they brought up a 2-inch hose and put a Y splitter on it, and was going to run 2 1-inch hoses because I had my 1-inch hose, and like I say, I was just taking care of the spraying down the logs and behind the loader, trying to keep the landing in the logs and the processor and the yarder from catching fire. So while they're putting their 2 hoses on the Y, the guy down at the truck, I'm not sure why, but he got all excited and pressurized their hoses before. And so here are these 2 1-inch hoses, and they're just flying, hits one of them in the ankles, just takes him out. I'm like, oh! It was a freaky, couple hours. It really, just the way it happened, and it's like, wow. It just, Stump Jumper had his buncher burn up here the other day, so I'm sure he can agree with me that the way it happened and how fast, you think when it's just a little flame like this and you grab a 20-pound fire extinguisher, but where it was at, because the batteries exploded and were spewing battery acid and stuff, so I really couldn't get in the right position to shoot the extinguisher stuff right on them. That's why I couldn't get it out. And then, like I say, then it started burning diesel lines and hydraulic hoses. And once that hydraulic fluid catches fire, I mean, there was flames as high as the tube of the yarder. And I got some pictures of it. It's pretty cool. As scary as it was pretty cool. I mean, don't. And like I put a post on Facebook about it. Me and the Kiboko, we had kind of a love-hate relationship, but I've spent a lot of time in that old girl, so kind of sucks that she went out that way. Anyways, I'm off for a couple of days, just taking care of some things myself, basically. So next week when I get back to work, like I say, I will get some video. It's just going to be of, probably loading the burn-up loader on a lowboy or whatever. And then, start getting some more video of us logging and stuff, because them guys we got a really good crew now, and they're doing really good. And then where the Yoder's at is a really, really nice piece of property, and it's got some nice timber on it, so I'll get some video of that. Oh, for now, friends, stay safe, get logs, huh? Okay, man?